And I think that's huge for us, because there's so much attention paid on Zion and Brandon. For him to be able to get to the rim and either finish or make plays, I've been really, really happy with that.
What's up, Stan? This is Will from The Athletic. Through the first 15 games or so, we were asking you a lot about the offense and just about the lack of comfort you guys had on that end. What's it been like just seeing the progression you guys have made as of late, 130 points tonight, just the comfort you guys are playing with right now on that end?
Yeah, I've had, I don't know what to tell you, Will. I've had zero to do with that. I mean, I really have. Our guys have just gotten comfortable playing together. Obviously, I think the two things, our two best players, our two leading scorers have just been fantastic. Efficient, making plays for other people. I mean, to see them combine for 10 assists tonight, it's just not rare now. I mean, we're getting that every night. I mean, Zion's 7 assists in 20 minutes. I mean, we're making plays for each other. We're getting higher quality shots. And then our guard play has been really good. I mean, Lonzo and Bled have been really good, and Lonzo in a lot of areas. So those three young guys have been really good, and then everybody's playing their role. You're right. I mean, early in the year, what everybody was saying is that lineup will never work offensively. It'll never work with the spacing with two guys in there. And, Griff can tell you, I kept telling him, that lineup will work. It should work. I was frustrated with myself. It didn't come earlier. And I said we may have some short-term problems, but I think long-term it can work. And the reason is, I said this before the game, I mean, everybody looks at, or at least early in the year, looked at Zion as an inside guy. So they're saying you have two inside guys. Zion's not an inside guy. He can go inside, but he's a perimeter player. He's a playmaker with the ball. So there's plenty of room on the floor, especially when he has the ball. And our guys are figuring it out. I mean, most of it on their own, they're figuring it out. I try to help them, but I haven't had a lot of luck. So I leave it up to them, and they make the plays.
Hey, Stan, it's Andrew from ESPN. I know some of it has to do with foul trouble. But when you can rest a guy like Steven during the stretch, Glad during the stretch when you're on a back-to-back, how big was it that you got that play from the bench that you were able to limit some of those guys' minutes tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice, right? In these stretches you're in where you play so many games, starting another stretch of 6 and 9 nights. Obviously Josh played huge minutes. No one else played 30 minutes in the game. I think that's helpful. I think that's helpful. Now, do I want foul trouble on Zion and Brandon? No, I don't. I don't want to. I'd rather just be able to rotate them the way I want. But always a silver lining. Some other guys got to play. It was good.
And kind of building off of Andrew's question, what do you think Willie has really added to that bench unit now that he's starting to get consistent minutes?
I mean, look, Willie's a really good player. He's really skilled. He rebounds the ball. He can score around the basket. And that's one of the things we had talked about going in the game tonight. I think, both Rex Walters, who had the game plan, and Bob Byer, we talked this morning about when they go small, are we going to downsize with them? And, both of them had the idea that, no, we're going to take advantage of our size. And they made a run in the third quarter when they went small. First half, we handled it really well. Third quarter, their small lineup got the best of us being bigger. At least we kept the center on the floor. But I thought over the course of the game, it helped us to stay big against their small lineup, to dominate the boards. Billy's scoring around the basket. They're playing him with smaller guys. Zion can get to the rim. There's no real size in the game. So I thought it helped us overall. And great coaching suggestions by those two guys.
We're all set. Thanks, Coach.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
right, we've got Josh Hart joining us. Will, you can go ahead.
What's up, Josh? This is Will from the Athletic. You came into this game questionable with back spasms and ends up going for 20 and 17. Just how are you feeling as the game went along, and what have you been doing to this performance?
I felt good. I felt loose. You know, the trainer did a great job of treatment the last couple of days, making sure I was as loose as possible. I was warm. So that was the biggest thing. You know, just going out there. I was once I got on the court, I was warm. I stayed on the court. Luckily I didn't go out too often, so I didn't have the risk of it. Me getting cold and it locking back up. So just trainer did an amazing job on that one, just getting me ready for the game.
Josh, Christian Clark here. Less than 2 weeks ago, you guys lost to this Houston team pretty bad. I know they had one or two guys not tonight, but this Pelicans team just how many strides have you guys made in the past 10 days, and what's allowed you to make that progress?
Yeah, we're doing a great job. I think our effort has been there. Our communication has been better. Our trust in each other has gotten better every game. Obviously, we're a new group. So that trust, not just offensively but defensively, knowing that if we make a mistake or we mess up, our teammate has our back. So just those kind of things. We knew we were going to be a good team. We knew we were letting some games slip, and we're able to fight through that and go on a winning streak.
Yeah, Josh Townsend from ESPN. What does it say about the bench unit tonight that you guys were able to withstand Zion having foul trouble, Brandon having foul trouble, and you kind of dominate the way you guys did?
That just adds to the trust, adds to the chemistry of this team. When you have guys that go out, obviously got two guys that are all-star caliber players. When they go out with whether it's injury or foul trouble or whatever it is, and not playing, we know that guys are going to step up. So I think that's the biggest thing. That's where obviously the trust is getting better game by game. So that's just what it means, and we're confident going down the stretch. If one of those guys can't go, or those guys one of them gets in foul trouble or something like that, we're confident with the people that we have.
Yeah, through the first few weeks of the season, we were asking you guys a lot about the offense and what it was lacking, what you guys needed to do to improve it. And now these past few weeks, you guys are putting up 120, 130 in these games pretty consistently. What's it been like just seeing the growth you guys are showing ahead of?
It's been great. We're passing the ball, we're swinging the ball more. Guys are being, more involved, and with that, guys have a better rhythm to get shots up, make knockdown shots. We're getting stops, and we're able to get easier buckets in transition. So that obviously always helps. So just a combination of those two things. Just we have good shooters, we have good playmakers. We just had to make sure we had the correct rhythm, and we're on that right now, and hopefully we can sustain that for the rest of the year.
Is this run right now? It looks like you guys are having a blast on the court. How much fun is it right now?
Oh, it's a lot of fun. Obviously, when you're winning, it's always fun. So, that's something that we gotta continue to do. Continue to put the effort in every day. Go out there. Good teams are consistent, so we gotta take this approach every game, no matter who we're playing, no matter who's who on our team is playing. But right now it's a lot of fun. This is my fourth year. I don't think I ever had four wins in a row. So obviously, I'm happy about that, but we can't be complacent with it.
Hey there, Josh. It's Brent Martell with AP. Can you recall, obviously with practice problem, you come in, what exactly was your approach, or what were you hoping to accomplish when you came in, and did it kind of exceed your expectations how it turned out with the career high in rebounds and driving one-handed dunks and everything else we were doing in there?
Yeah, First, I came into, the arena just like, all right, let me make sure I can play, and let me make sure I can get out there and move in that. So that's, my expectation. So, being able to go out there and help the team, obviously, it was a pretty good game. So, I mean, it felt amazing, felt good. So, I'm only worried that, hopefully my back doesn't lock up on this plane ride to Chicago right now. But, it was a great feeling. You go back to, I think, with Doug's question, it was fun, and we have a great group of guys, high character guys. When someone's having a great game or career game or whatever it is, they're just as excited for them as if it was them. So, it's feeling good.
Hey Josh, Christian Clark here one more time. You guys out-rebounded them by almost 20 tonight as a team. I mean, on the season as a whole, I mean, you guys are just trying to win a different way than a lot of other teams are trying to win. I mean, what do you think about this team kind of zigging when everybody is zagging and trying to win with power? I mean, do you like being a part of doing that?
Yeah. I mean, we are winning because we're doing some of the dirty work. We have, two of the strongest guys in the league, with Zion and Steven. A lot of time that backfires, because sometimes, they're getting hacked and they're just so strong, it doesn't look like it. But, that's what we're trying to do. We know what our identity is: to rebound the ball, get out in transition, play fast, be aggressive on defense. So that's kind of what we want to do. Obviously stringing together some wins gives even more and more confidence in that style. But it's feeling good playing that kind of way.
Hey Josh, this is Ollie with the Bird Rights. Can you recall, if ever, having a game like this where you had 20 points, almost 20 rebounds, you just filled up the box score?
Yeah, and one time in high school I had 28, 27, and 8. So I guess that'll probably, they're probably the closest to that one that I've had. But, like I said, I didn't shoot the ball well, and I knew at the beginning of the game, I knew I had to do something to help the team, because if I'm not shooting the ball well and I'm not rebounding, I'm not defending, I'm a liability out there. I shouldn't be out there. So my biggest thing was I'm not knocking down shots like I normally do. Go out there and do anything else I can to help this team win.
We're all set. Thanks, Josh.
Appreciate it.
Guys, Josh, you're getting next quick, so get your questions ready. Thank you.
Start shooting like me. Huh? Start shooting like me. Me and me are best friends, so it's good. But it's like a love-hate thing.
All right, we've got Zion joining us. Christian, why don't you go start us off?
Zion, Christian Clark here. On a night when you were dealing with some foul issues, just what was it like watching your teammates at the bench specifically, step up and really take on a lot of that slack?
What is that like? What is that like? Man, it's great. I mean, they played well. We got a great win. So, because things like that will happen in the NBA. It's all in the game. So I'm just glad they came in and really stepped up and gave us the momentum we needed.
What's up, Zion? This is Will from the Athletic. We talk a lot about your progression from year 1 to year 2. How much do you think the experience you had up to this point allows you to still be effective on a night when you're dealing with foul trouble? Most of the game you're still able to put up the numbers you used to put up.
I think that goes back to, coach allowing me to play point forward a lot more. It allows me to play make for my teammates and also play make for myself from a different, position. So I think with that and my teammates trusting me and my coaches trusting me, it allows me to do stuff like that.
Hey, Zion, it's Andrew from ESPN. Just want to get your thoughts on Josh's night. He came out there 20 points, 17 rebounds, played 40 minutes, I think. Just what did you see from him tonight?
Josh played 40 minutes? Man, Josh played great. But, that's something that I feel like Josh can do, get a stat line like that every 3 games or every 4 games, because Josh is a competitor. Josh always plays hard. He always sacrifices his body for the sake of the team. So, to see Josh do that, we're all happy for him.
Hey, Christian Clark here again. A couple of Lonzo's baskets tonight were drives to the rim, and when he's just playing with that aggression level, what does that do for you guys offensively?
It does a lot for us offensively, especially it really opens up the game, and as his teammates, like I said in my previous interviews, we're just happy to see Lonzo playing with that confidence and him being himself. Because when he plays like himself, it really helps the team a lot.
And you can go ahead.
Z, 7 assists for you tonight. How are you feeling in that role of more of a facilitator, finding your teammates, dishing? Is it something you enjoy and are comfortable with?
Yeah, I really enjoy it because, when I'm able to give my teammates confidence and, open up the game for them, that's like I said, that's just how I was trained to play the game. So I was trained to play multiple ways, but, mostly growing up, I was trained to play like that. So when I'm able to do stuff like that and open up the game, for myself and for my teammates, and I'm seeing us get wins, I'm happy about that.
Guys, I'm Zeus as well again. Stan mentioned one of the things he really liked from you lately is the fact that your free throw numbers are way up. I know you talk a lot about the repetition you put in with Coach Fred, but what do you think is the biggest difference for you right now at the free throw line?
It's the repetition with Fred. Me and Coach Fred are always in the lab working, and we're always coming up with he's always coming up with small things, about consistency, and it's really giving me a lot of confidence with the free throws. Going up there trying to make every shot feel the same. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to stay in the lab with Coach Fred.
We're all set. Thank you, Zion.
You guys have a good night.
get hands raised for BI. Andrew, you can start us off.
Yeah, it's Andrew from ESPN. What does it say about the play of the bench tonight? Obviously, Josh had 20 and 17. What does it say about the bench as a whole? That you're dealing with foul trouble, Zion's dealing with foul trouble, and you guys were able to play the way you did tonight?
It says that everybody cares about winning basketball, cares about each other as a team, as a brother. As we go on the basketball floor, just everybody has everybody's back when we go out there. Everybody is coming in, being accountable for self, doing what they do well on the basketball floor, and it's spreading around the team.
Yeah, through the first few weeks of the season, we were asking you guys a lot about the problems on offense and what you needed to do to fix it. What's it just been like seeing, these past 5-7 games or whatever, just the improvement you guys have shown offensively and just how you're able to put up these 120, 130 point games on a consistent basis?
It's been encouraging. It's been encouraging to see guys make shots, make good plays, and make plays for others. And we just continue to do it every single night. I think our guys are really free-flowing in everything that they're doing, especially with Lonzo bringing the basketball up, with Bled bringing the basketball up. They're super aggressive. They get into the paint and to kick it out, and also for me and Zion, we're able to be aggressive too and kick it to them and know that they have confidence in making their shots. And Steven is doing really well, doing his job, and the bench is coming in and doing their job. So everything is going smooth right now.
Hey, Brandon, Christian Clark here. You guys faced this team here, less than 2 weeks ago, a much different result this time. I mean, when you just look at the big picture, I mean, how many strides has this team made in the past 10 days? What is put into place?
Well, the team has been doing a good job of responding. I'm thinking that we felt the loss when we played against the Rockets before. They came in and they just played harder than us. And tonight we had an urgency to let them know that we were going to play just as hard as them and be on every coverage and do everything on the defensive end that we had to do to rebound and finish each possession. And we did it tonight. We've been doing it for the past few games, and we just continue to do it.
Yeah, this is Jim from Pelicans.com. What do you think of the impact that Billy's made off the bench in this recent stretch? Just the way that he's been contributing, and it made a difference on that second unit.
He stayed ready. I get the chance to see him every single day, and his approach of how he comes in and practice every single day and staying ready for the moment. And he does the exact same thing every single day, whether it's in the weight room, whether it's him getting his court work in and making sure that his stuff is sharp. So for him to come out and be able to elevate our squad and everything that we're doing, it's a beautiful thing to see because he puts in the work.
Hey, Brandon, Wild Walker, Times 51. Wasn't it just sort of like seeing a guy, you've played with him his whole career, but seeing a 6'5" guy grab 17 rebounds, and what makes him so good at it?
Well, he knows exactly what he's doing when he comes into the basketball game, and that's for him to be a defender, to shoot the basketball well from beyond the three, and whenever he has it in transition to push the basketball and to rebound the baskall. So he comes in and does his job, and he's a boost for our team on the defensive end. When he comes in and he jumps the game up a little bit and he rebounds the basketball, that's a big asset for our team. So to see it tonight is really good. It's something that we've seen from him pretty much all year.
We're all set. Thanks, Brendan.
Thank you.